I believe being very patient.
Good morning. Welcome to our traders live analysis from the Skies Vision Lounge. So let's get right into it. So like we always like to say, the first thing you want to do, just like in anything one is doing, you want to have a sense of direction. So we're looking for direction first. And why do we look for direction? We look for direction that's the most likely direction price is likely to go, so that we can then position ourselves for that kind of trade. And to help us with that, we ask three questions. Okay, the first question, what did price do overnight? So what did price do before you got to your charts right here, right? What did price do? You want to know what did price do. Was it trending or was it ranging? Okay, then you want to identify where is price now. Okay, just say, okay, price is right here. And then what must I see price do before I execute a trade? So from this first question, if price is trending, let me do this. Okay, let me push this one up a bit. Okay, so for instance, if price is trending downwards, if you say price is trending downwards and price is maybe somewhere here, okay, so if you ask yourself, what did price do overnight? And you say price is trending downwards. So what do you expect? So if it's trending downwards, that means you're getting break of structures, right? So, and then you say, where is price now? I say price is right here. So that means that price is pulling back. Okay. Then our question is, what must I see price do before I take a trade? So you already said price is trending downwards. So you're looking for a potential sell. Okay. And so once price then perhaps gives you maybe a rejection candle somewhere there, maybe an engulfing candle, then you are ready to take that sell. Okay, you've seen the signal for you to take a sell. Okay, that is the process we follow all the time. So you first determine what the price do, and then what must I see price do before I take a trade, right? If price did not do that, okay, so for instance, if price comes here, gives you a rejection candle, right, goes down a little bit, does not come down to this level, but instead then goes up like this and breaks this last high there, it's giving you a different kind of setup. So your initial setup was right here and you took that trade, okay? So you may have been stopped out when this thing moves back, but it's now giving you a different kind of setup, and that setup is what we call a market structure shift. Okay, it gives you a market structure shift. So you then say, okay, I've been stopped out here. Price is not ready to go down. It's giving me a different setup. So I'm looking for a pullback to then go up with it because it's given a change of direction. Okay, so every time we're looking for what must I see price do for me to take a trade. Okay, so let's look at the pairs that we like to look at. Let me shift this one up a bit. So for 30 minutes gold, so this is gold. Question, what did price do overnight? You can just see it just went up. Well, started from there, went up, came back down. Okay, we don't have any break of structures today, as at 10th of October of February. We don't see any break of structures right here. So all price has done is just move up from this top here. It's moved down. It's moved up, moved down, moved up, moved down. Let's say somewhere here, moved up. So it's just going back and forth, just going sideways. Okay. So if price is ranging, what must I see price do for me to take an action? Right. So you're looking for price to, so conservatively, okay, let me use the path tool. Okay, so the conservative way is to say, okay, I want to see a break above the highs, and then I'll go up with it, or I want to see a break below the lows here, right, below these lows, so that I can then go short with it. That's the simple conservative way, right? So the other way now to make it maybe a little bit more advanced is to say, okay, price is ranging, and as we know, as a rule of thumb, when it's ranging, we typically like to look for those rejection candles, typically at the lows, right? Or maybe, so it's giving us a smaller zone here and another zone down here, right? So you can say, for instance, this is a bullish engulfing candle. You can see if perhaps price has pulled back, if you can enter a buy here and just see if it's come up here. But that'll be more of a scalping type trade. You just want some quick wins, right? So that will be more of a scalping type trade. But if you want to just follow the conservative one, just wait for the price to break above or break below. Very nice and simple. Okay. What's this one? Pound yen. Oh wow, look at this. Pound yen doing very nicely, very nicely. So you ask yourself, what did price do overnight? You can see it started here, pushed up, pushed back down, a nice break of structure right there. You can see a pullback, right? Because this is an opposite candle, and then a break below, right? So another break of structure there. So first break of structure here, you have another break of structure here. Now price has pushed up and is beginning to come back down. Okay, so you have a nice break of structure right there. And with this break of structure, so let's put that break of structure. I'll just put one of them. There's another one here. Okay, so the last one, this is the last break of structure. That means where is your last? So price, this is the lowest level that price got to. If you look backwards, right, where is your last opposite candle that caused this push down? So all these are bearish, 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 bearish. This is your last opposite candle. That means if price was to just continue going up until it breaks this high here, before you can confidently say that, okay, price has changed direction, until it breaks that high, before you can say price has broken direction. However, you have, right now, you have price just somewhere around these lows here. It's already giving you some sort of rejection candles, so it might just come back down here to this zone here. Okay, so it's now left to you to say, okay, I want to see a deeper pullback first. Let me see a deeper pullback, right? Somewhere up there, and then for price to come back down, right? Or you say to yourself, okay, I want to even see it, let it break below, then I'll continue going downwards with it. So you have multiple options to follow. Okay, so let's see this. So this price has moved up, it's moved here now. So you want to see price break below and then continue downwards. Or of course, what's happening to this thing? Sorry, let me remove that. Let's redo that. So we want to see a break below, and then we continue downwards. Or, for instance, because as pound yen, it can do that sometimes. It's just pulled up here. It can actually break this level here, go a bit deeper, and then just go up, maybe to these highs. Then before deciding whether it wants to continue going down or going up. Okay, so you just follow your process every time. Let's look at euro yen. Okay, let's see. Euro yen, what's it doing? Euro yen too is doing a very nice setup here. It's pushed up. Nice break of structure, you can see it. So if you are trading, if you are awake, when this was happening, you could have taken this trade. Nice break of structures there. You will enter right there. So it's pulled all the way back down here. Now it's pulling back down. It's somewhere here now. So what do you expect to see price do? So you want it to either break below. Where's the path to? So you want it to break below and continue downwards. Or you want to see if it's going to actually just break these highs here, right? And then continue going up. Okay. There's nothing, there's no hard rule. Even if, for instance, if price breaks this level here, right, you can say to yourself that, okay, yes, it has broken this structure. It's done a market structure shift there, but the overall trend is still downwards, right? So you can say to yourself, okay, I want to see it just come up maybe to these highs or even to these highs. Then I'll look for that bearishness for me to go back down with it. You don't have to take every trade, okay? But you just acknowledge that, yes, there's this trade. Am I willing to take that risk? So once you say, okay, I'm willing to take the risk, so you take the risk and then just stay, whatever the outcome is, it doesn't matter. The important thing is that you follow your process. And like we have always, we have three processes that we use. We use break of structures, market structure shifts, that's MSS, and rejection candles. So any of these can come up and you can decide to take them. And it doesn't matter whether it was a win or not. We are not looking at the outcome. What we are focused on, the discipline and the focus should be on the process, that you follow that process. And you can decide to yourself and say, oh, taking 3 setups is too much for me, right? My account can't take that. I'll only focus on one process. That's totally fine, right? Just focus on one process and continue repeating it over and over and over again. If you say, okay, I'm going to focus on just break of structures, or I'm going to focus on just market structure shifts, that's totally fine as well. Okay, it's all part of trading. Like they say, you have more than one way to get to the market. Okay, and there's no right or wrong here, right? There's no right or wrong. Just follow your process and continue diligently in that process. Okay, don't get sidetracked. Right, so let's look at the next one. Pound yen. Oh, okay. Sorry, pound Aussie. Pound Aussie. Now, pound Aussie is looking more bullish now, right? It's pushed up, come back down. I mean, you can see this, right? You don't need any market guru to tell you what is happening. You can see it happening. So it's pulled back down now. So this is a nice trend upwards, right? So this is the last high. If you look backwards, where did this high start from? If you say, where's your last opposite candle? Your last valid, so we're looking for the last valid range now, right? Your last opposite candle, this one won't qualify because it's already the high there. There's a wick. There's a wick there that is higher than this one. So the next possible area is this one here, right? So you then say, okay, that's your zone, that's your last valid range. Okay, right here. So what do you expect? You expect price to pull back. It's already pulling back. So you can enter a buy right now, right? Put your stop loss at the lows there. Maybe just give it a little bit of breathing room at the lows there, and then expect price to go back up. At least to these highs first. To these highs first. Then maybe another pullback, and then a continuation if price is going to continue upwards. Okay, will there be situations where price will change direction? Yes, there'll be situations. In fact, a typical example, so let me just go back a bit so that just to help us see this thing very well. Yesterday, look at what pound yen did. Started coming down, right? Came here, gave us a market structure shift. So some of us entered right there and it went all the way up, right? Which is fine, totally fine. But look at what it then did later on when it started coming back down. So let me expand this, right? And remove all these ones here. Let's remove all this. Oops, where is the line now? It doesn't want to pick us. Okay, so that's the line. Look at what it did. It gave us a doji, give us a bearish engulfing candle, right? It's already giving us signs that it's possibly likely to turn. It wants to turn. It wants to change direction because all this, they are our rejection candles, right? And what did it do? It came all the way back down, stopped out some of us who took this thing. Some in the inner circle actually got this trade and got some nice trades there. Okay, shout out to them, right? Okay, and then what did price do eventually? Price then came back up, did the same thing. Look at what it did here. A doji, a bearish engulfing candle. Look at this now. Another doji, look at this bullish engulfing candle. And what did it do? It pushed up, right? But that push up didn't even go that far. Okay, look at it. It just went all the way to this level. And what did it do? It gave you signs there. In fact, from this one here, you can see that doji. This one tried to go up, another small doji, bearish engulfing candle, and then it goes down. Okay, so price will always give you a clue as to what it wants to do. The issue now is if it gives you that setup, right? If it gives you a break of structure, for instance, is it willing to go all the way down, or is it going to just be a break of structure, a pullback, and then it will just come down to just a little? It won't even go that far, and then suddenly go back up, right? So we must be adaptable and flexible enough to take those ones, right? I think I'll stop here today, so I don't want to go too far. We have lots of lessons there that we can unpack, right? So let's see how price performs later today. Do we have any questions? Okay, beautiful. Oh, let me check the chat if there's any question in the chat, in case there's a chat. Okay, no, good. Lovely. So we'll see later in the afternoon, my time, what's the time? West African time, 2 p.m. Okay, for those who can join us at that time. Thank you once again for joining us. Have a good day.